Skyline. Another video. In Japan, they make a lot of their cars just obnoxious and with lights and sounds and aftermarket parts and crazy accessories. And when I bought this car, I noticed that this car came with something like that. So I'm gonna show you real quick what it came with. I was looking in the engine bay and I came across some of these lines right here, like rubber hoses. And I followed them down around through and under the bumper, and look what I found. Train horns or something. So with some help from my buddy Dan, he runs a shop here in Hialeah, Florida. It's a pretty good shop. Triple Crown Smoke Shop. If you're around here, come go check them out. Super good people. They're actually letting me ship all my packages there because for some reason there's been a hassle with shipping here to Santos. With that being said, Dan helped me out. He has a big lifted truck, some horns on that, so this is what I had to order. This is like an electronic instant, well, it's an air horn compressor. Exactly what we need. I'm just going off a rough estimate that these green wires up there run to that button there, and then that runs all the way out of the firewall, down around to this here, which already has a little capacitor or fuse there. Basically hook this new horn up, or new air compressor, to that, and then they had a mounting system right here, and we're just gonna hook it all up, see what happens. First things first, this air compressor here, or air horn compressor, only has one out port. There we have 3 of them here. This one looks a little big for that. It just doesn't really stay on there. But these 2 fit, but still we're stuck to only one out port. This Y, right at inlet, and it splits. So what we can do is plug these 2 in here. Like that, so then it's a 2-to-1 or 1-to-2, and then we're gonna try to reuse this mounting bracket that they had previously used. All right, so I went and got some wire, little piece of it. So I spliced them together, added this connector to the end. It's a female. So this one's gonna go right here on the positive. Slide that down there, save that. And we gotta make a ground. And this will probably just run it straight to the battery as well. I'm gonna get that 10mm off, and we'll kind of do the same thing. That female attachment to like a eyelet. So we got an eyelet connected. Now we got to put the female piece on. So now we're all hooked up. Ground, power. Has a fuse already, so now we're gonna hit the button. You ready? All right, so I don't even know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna give it a shot. There's the button. Kind of worked. All right, so we're gonna start up the car, just so that way this thing has full juice. All right, now with the car running, we'll give her the horn. All right, put you back to the front of the car. We'll give it a honk. kind of obnoxious. It's nothing too loud though. I want to pop this loose real quick and just hook up one horn and see if it's louder with just one horn hooked up. We got to loosen these up. Alright, so we hooked up the other horn to see if that one's louder than that. It almost sounded like two different notes, right? Did it sound like two different tones? And it really wasn't any louder than the other one, so I think what we're gonna do is hook up the dual back up. I doubt it's completely clear, but I want to check the clearance. Clears it, so we don't have to do any trimming. Perfect. Remember, this is only 2 out of the 3 horns hooked up too. Nice. Sweet. Now we got working train horns. Another thing, I did just pick up some new terminals, so I'll end up swapping all these over. And maybe get a bigger battery too. It's kind of just the cheap one that came with the car. You know, just juice it up. I got another thing that's gonna happen, but the one I bought, I can't swap the pulley over for some reason, so I have to wait on that, return that one, and get a different brand, the one that I can swap the pulley over. But yeah, there we go. Train horns. And if you haven't seen it, heard that thing, go watch our latest video too. It's all about the Pexi air filter. Before that, we deleted the cat, so a little rhyme there. But yeah, working air horn compressor. Thanks, Dan, dude, you hooked it up. Thanks for the knowledge. I didn't know anything about it, and now I'm super stoked. So thanks, dude. LFDF TV. Thanks for watching another episode with the R32 Skyline. It's turning into a pretty cool car, especially getting all this stuff that working again that came from the overseas, the way they had it set up.